Hey y'all. Okay, I'm back with a final flip through of the Serenity collection for April. This was my first design team project with Cheaply Chic, and I'm so grateful to her and thankful for her allowing me to be on the design team for the next few months. So I'm going to do a flip through. I probably have uploaded my last two process videos. I may not have. I'm thinking I will. It was pretty funny. I left my mistakes in, of course, you know, I don't take them out, but it was just funny. So anyways, all right, so this is pretty jam-packed. Just in case you're new, it's just a traveler's notebook. Cheaply Chic, her link is below. She releases a collection of these each month. They're always a different theme. This was just this roses and butterflies type theme. She had named it Serenity. She types out a letter about her heart that month and what was on her mind. And she stitches on them, makes bookmarks, picks out the papers. This one she avocado dyed the papers. Had some ruffles, different things, but it's a blank slate, and then you get some extra add-ons with it, and then you just use those little things and do what you want in with the journal. They fit in most travelers' notebooks. I usually keep mine in this one right here. I had got it Tuesday morning. It's by Webster's Pages, and it just slides right in this, you know, rubber band. I had gotten this one on Carpe Diem's site on clearance for like $8, $7 or something the other day. So I think I'm gonna put it in here, or I may just wait till this next month comes out. Anyways, so I've lost my ribbon. It usually comes with seam binding tied around it. I lose my ribbon every month. I have probably 20 of these by now. I'm not sure. I need to count. At least up in the teens, and I lose my ribbons. I need to find out which colors with each collection. So, going through here, there was not one for May because of, you know, due to lack of being able to shop, things like that. So, there are a few, I believe, of the February Cherish collection possibly, but and the March Wings collection. Now I did do some process videos on that, showing that collection, and I think they're half price, and I think there are some of those available. Okay, so there are process videos with some of these pages as well. I know there's one of this one of me just decorating the pocket and kind of toning down that background with some vellum, and then I just did some washi sticker and just writing on there. I just did some writing here. I will go back and journal about some of the things. I did a process video on this, or it was during a very long process video earlier, I believe, of my husband turkey hunting during this past month. This is just a paint sample I wrote on. I made this little bookmark out of the paper that came in the collection, wrote on the back of it. Just made a little cluster down here. It came with this, no, I had gotten this little button and some Happy Mail from Miss June. I believe I put that down there. Just wrote out there. Here was my workspace at one point in time that was crazy. Last month I just stapled that on right there. Put a little coffee stamp and a Bible verse sticker. I had gotten this lace also from either Miss June sent it to me, or I had gotten it from my neighbor. He had given me some stuff that I needed when I couldn't get to the stores. I journaled sideways right here, and then I did a process video of decorating these glassine bags, and then I just cut it and opened it up to where I could just do some private, you know, journaling there. Put a fabric ruffle here and here, and just a little charm there. This was just a I did a process video with this, collaging, and sewed a little ruffle with the paper you get from, I can't think, just sewing pattern paper, and then cut up some little embellishment pieces that I had gotten a while back in some Happy Mail that I liked. And this I had received in Happy Mail that day. I think I had done an opening of, I called it junk mail, being funny, but because of my channel name, but it was by far junk. I did this also on camera. This was my son fishing. I still have not journaled on the back. And then here's him up close, just smiling. I made a pocket out of this wallpaper that came with the collection. Just put a photo of my husband growing some tomatoes inside because it had gotten cold again. Stapled some sheets of paper together. Put a Yahtzee score sheet card from where we were all playing Yahtzee on this page. Just some washi tape. I had a music page sheet from the collection. The Grandest Lady of Them All was the song I got, so I put it there because I was winning at that time. It was just funny. I put my photo in this pocket with my glasses that I've had to start reading to see sometimes. And my Sing coffee mug. Journaled on the back. Made a pocket out of that. Stamped a little coffee. I actually did this on, and then I think I added the stamping after. And maybe the butterfly. And then this is just wallpaper that I backed these photos with. This, I had just stuck a photo down, keeping it real, just put some gold thread and a little piece of my favorite lace that I had also gotten some Happy Mail a couple months ago, and some bling that came in the kit from Miss Lady, and used that label. I need to journal on this page, but I have not yet. This was a note from Jessica and one of her printables at Cheaply Chic. I folded this paper over, put some washi and glued it down, and just made a little bookmark and put some journaling hidden back there. And then, well, it goes in there, I promise. This was actually Mother's Day, going back to church Sunday, but I had already decorated this page. I did a process video not decorating this. I did this, I think, one night when I couldn't sleep, but I did the process video of me coming back, putting the photos. And then this was actually Mother's Day, me just taking sermon notes down. And this is just where I put the bookmark for this month. We had gotten a rose at church, and I had it laying on my book as I was writing, so I just stapled it to this claim check. I made a little cluster here. I think I have a process video on this as well. This is my son and me. Sunday morning, and then this is our church brick board marquee or whatever, you know, out front. Well, this is what permanently stays out there. So I took a picture of that Sunday. I need to journal there. Since we didn't have Easter, I did a layout earlier with this. I don't know if it'll get up there. I'm assuming it will. But it was funny. But I put a picture of my 3 kids last Sunday, not at Easter, but this reminded me of them just being little. I had stapled this business card from, I believe it's Bluebird Designs. I keep saying that I need to link her below, her Etsy shop. That's where I get my seam binding from. She sells these little printables as well, but she always sends a free one. This was the Easter. Here was me and the 3 kids at Mother's Day. Just a selfie. Look, after so many years, you just quit. You just quit coordinating everybody and making them pose for photos. You just you're good to get a selfie at this age, so with them. But anyways, so I just put a little Easter egg, a little world, a Bible verse, I've loved you with an everlasting love, because I was thinking I will go back and journal about Easter, how it was, but I think we're actually going to have our family Easter next Sunday. But here's my daughter fishing during the time, you know, in Alabama when we were quarantined, you could go out, you know, and fish, hunt, do things like that. So this was one of the many times she was out fishing. I just used some of the rose paper as a scrapbook type background. Stapled one of the butterflies that Lynette had punched, put some lace and some of the avocado dyed ruffle, and used, I think I already said I used this, and I made a cluster out of this, sewing pattern paper, some trim, this beautiful butterfly that we had gotten from Lynette, and these buttons. I think I'd gotten these buttons from Miss June, or your lady had sent buttons also, but Miss June is thrifted in a pear tree. She had sent me a few goodies. So I journaled here. I just showed what to do with your flowers. And I have a process video of this where I just stapled the little tags and put them inside this little pouch. And I just journaled on the back of that and put it in. I should have put that, I'll show you in a minute. If I have a process video, y'all know what I'm talking about. I should have used this wide, either the masking tape or this washi to hold my flip book I was trying to make earlier that was so chaotically crazy. Anyways, I had showed the different ways to preserve your flowers, and I had sewn this. I just stapled a card that come with the collection, a fabric sample that I had ordered off of Etsy, and wrote about it. This I did a process video on. This is what I was talking about. I don't know if it recorded at all. It was crazy. It was funny. I could not get my flip book to work because my washi just, yeah, long story. But I left it. I made a pocket out of the sign where it said keep social distance. I need to journal on this iridescent tag. I made a little shaker out of some sequins and butterflies that I had gotten in Happy Mail from Lynette. Put a little acetate fan and coupon and just stapled and glued that down. I had just used a glue stick to put a napkin down here. And then this was supposed to be a fold-out book with the tags we have with the collection, but it, instead of it flipping 6 ways, it only does 3, but that's okay. It has my kids. And I don't, it's just funny if you watch the process video, because yeah, that was crazy. So here's some trim I got at the thrift store last week that is beautiful. And then I had gotten some sewing pattern paper. And then I just had a process video on doing this. Also, here's some trims I had gotten at the thrift store and stapled a tag. And then I wrote on this tag I had gotten and wrote inside here about going back thrifting after we could. And then I sewed some tissue paper to make a ruffle and just wrote there. I have a process video of this glassine bag as well, and this just houses the letter from Lynette that she writes each month. And then this was on my mom's birthday. There was a process video about it. I wrote on the back of that tag with us thrifting and made a layered tag. Just glued down some things she likes. This tag came in the collection. I just made a little cluster out of it. And I've just been writing down things she likes as I think about them, and I've been sticking them in this pocket. And this was a recipe she had made, and a picture of it. And then this I washied in, and that's a picture of her. And I just journaled here and there. That's a chair on my front porch she had painted for me. And then I had gotten this little avocado dyed doily from Lynette. The butterflies were in the collection, and I just tore the music sheet from the collection. This is just one night I couldn't sleep, so this wrapping paper was in the collection. I just was playing, and my sister had made me these little flip-up things, but I was just playing around, and I cut up a poem that I had liked out of the sheet that came with the Ideals book, but I don't like this page. You know, there's just pages you don't like. I love the doily. I love the gold leaf. I love the paper, but I'm just not in love with this page. So this just has, Lynette on her channel did a watercoloring glassine bags, which was so much fun to watch. You need to go watch that video. But I was trying to do that and spraying them with ink sprays, and so I just put some trim I had gotten, and she always includes a bookmark, and this was some of the trims in the collection. And I just made a shaker out of all this fun stuff I found laying around, because we had these to use in the collection, so I thought that was fun. And then here's some more of that avocado dyed ruffle and her famous heart paper. I'm gonna write on that page. I had talked about this printable from Then and There from Marcia, and then I just stapled my Mother's Day sushi takeout and seaweed salad on that guest check until I find the real check. And then I went ahead and just stapled this Mermaid Hair Don't Care thing, because I know I printed a photo of me laying out in the sun, but I can't, and I have my hair up in a little messy bun, but I don't know what to do with it. But I'll put my photo there and journal about that day. And I just put that little I Am a Child of God die cut, and then the little Hello acetate piece and the little seahorse. I just stapled it, and I folded this down and made a pocket to put the little leftover pieces that I wanted to put in here to finish it out. And then that is that. So I'm actually going to put it in this notebook until I finish journaling in it. Oh, comes with a little black and white. I don't know if it'll fit in this Carpe Diem. I know it does the Webster's pages, so we shall see. Yeah. So, again, thank you, Lynette. I'm so honored to be asked to be on your design team, and I had so much fun. These are so therapeutic to do. And any type of journaling, it truly is therapeutic. Whether you journal or just play in it, I encourage you highly. Or if you just write, if you like to sit and write and don't do anything but that, I encourage that. So I hope my process videos get up there. I cannot promise. I was by myself laughing. They were long, they were crazy, and yeah. So, but I will put them up if they recorded correctly. But if not, here's my flip through for April. And I'll talk to y'all later. I'm going to get to working on these Bohemian journals now and finish up all these other ones that I've got to work on. So if y'all need to contact me, you can contact me at Jen with 2 N S _ junk _ on Instagram, or RJ Gray